I did a little bit of research about the U.S. immigration process and the immigration enforcement. So, one big issue that's coming up right now is what about people that haven't crossed illegally? They're not subject to a criminal consequence per se. Let's say that you overstay a work visa or a green card or something like that, and you fall into a category that they call unlawful presence. So an unlawful presence is not doesn't fall under a criminal jurisdiction. It falls under a civil, but that does not mean that you were not subject to immigration enforcement. Immigration enforcement was designed inherently to work with the criminal law enforcement, criminal law system. So what happens is that suppose you overstay a visa and you fall into the unlawful presence category. Nothing gets triggered per se. What happens is that the immigration court will, when they find you, they will conduct a hearing, and a lot of times they will impose certain bans on you depending on how long you've been in the country unlawfully. So it could be a 1-year ban, 3-year ban, or something like that. And you are subject to deportation at that point. How it's tied to the criminal system, the criminal law system, court system, is that you get arrested for some kind of an offense. So when you get booked into jail, what happens is that they fingerprint you during your booking. That fingerprint gets sent to an FBI and DHS database. That DHS database is what gives ICE what's called a hit. So then that's called the security community. So the security community then will run a set of priorities across these hits. And suppose you're wanted, you've got warrants or a criminal history in your country of origin, that kind of stuff will pop up. And ICE will determine whether they want to issue a detention notice to the facility holding you, and it's up to that detention facility to honor that detainer that's issued by ICE, whereas ICE will then go and pick you up. So it was meant to piggyback, not necessarily to be a standalone system. It functions better within that system.